Well, heyo everyone and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 272nd stream, also episode 11 of Campaign of Mana, where honestly, in 10 streams, in 10 episodes of Campaign of Mana, we have raised over $1,000 for St. Jude, and I cannot believe that. That just, again, astounds me. So thank you all. Thank you so much. Thanks for your generosity. Because, of course, that is why we're here, I'm going to go ahead and roll a promo video, and I will be right back. Like the tide ebbing and flowing, you never quite know what life's going to give you. Imagine a family that just found out that their child is suffering from a deadly disease. I can't imagine any family's prepared for that. Thankfully, there's an organization like St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. They're providing expert care, and furthermore, research into eradicating these diseases. If you'd like to help support, you can contribute to my Tiltify. All the money is going directly to St. Jude's. And if you can't do that, please consider just researching more about the foundation, maybe spreading the word. Everything helps. Thank you. And we are back, and in the background is this little thing here. And we're gonna wait for a moment because I want to show off what this intro looks like. And I know there are a few of the attract mode prompts and things like that. You'll see a video, you'll see a little bit of a back story, if you will, to this game. It's a little bit convoluted, but that's part of the fun, because obviously this is a game that is bringing together the Legend of Zelda series and the Dynasty Warriors series. It is meshing them together, and it's a little bit unique, it's a little bit funky, it's a little bit weird. This is the Wii U version. I am playing this today because it is coming out for the Switch. In fact, I guess tonight is the release date. So, if you are interested in picking this up for your Switch, then, you might like to see a little bit about the game. I'm happy to answer questions. I put a lot of time into this Wii U version back when it was out, but I honestly, I think I will triple dip, as it were, since this was also ported to the 3DS, and I picked it up there thinking how it might be a fun game to play just on the go. But frankly, I don't think it lived up to the original, whereas the Switch will. So I think the portability of this game will be really cool. And Gabe, hello and welcome.
Captain, we're detecting strange signals on the screen. It's apparently we can host it.
Thank you so much for that, host Gabe. And Jakul, hello, how are you doing? And Waz.
Thanks for hosting.
And Jakul. Thank you, all three of you, for those real quick hosts in succession. Thanks you.
Thanks so much for hosting.
Yes, Waz says, hey man, I loved this game on the Wii U. Yeah, I thought it was really cool. I got all the DLC. I think it's a really cool game as well. Let me go back really quickly. Jenna says, I don't know if I have shared this before, but I have a friend who had stage 4 cancer, and I remember seeing how hard it was on her as an adult. I can't imagine how hard it would be for the children.
The Triforce is the harmonious union of power, wisdom, and courage. It has been the object of countless battles between the forces of light and darkness. Each time the Triforce fell into the clutches of evil, Hyrule was plunged into misery. But in every age, a hero, clad in green, would restore peace to the land. During one of these dark times, the legendary hero split the spirit of evil into 4 fragments, sealing each away to finally break the cycle of destruction. 3 of the fragments were scattered across time and space. The final fragment was sealed in a sacred temple built upon holy ground, imprisoned by the blade of evil's bane.
And there you go. That is a little of the backstory of this. Oh, I think maybe there's more.
Hyruleans have told the tale of the war across the ages. This is how it begins. Deep in the forests, far from mortal eyes, a great sorceress watched over the balance of the Triforce. Through her magic, she could see across ages, able to read the fates of all who lived, but never interfering. That is, until a unique soul caught her attention. The soul of the hero of legend, eternally reborn when Hyrule's need is greatest. Through her powers, the sorceress should have seen that the hero was bound to another. Instead, she saw only a soul that was unlike any she had known. And while the sorceress was preoccupied, a fragment of darkness, locked in its prison, saw an opportunity. The whispering darkness wormed its way into her heart. It pushed the light away and warped her curiosity into a desperate desire to possess the legendary hero's soul. Of course, this evil had its own desires. To use the Triforce to resurrect itself and conquer Hyrule once again. Having pushed the light from her heart, the darkness compelled her to open the Gate of Souls, the doorway of time itself. Monsters from across the ages pour through the gate, bringing ruin to the land of Hyrule once more.
Well, there you go. That is what I wanted to show off. That is Hyrule Warriors' backstory, and it's a pretty cool one. Now, today we are playing again on the Wii U. This is my Legend of Zelda Edition Wii U, so that's probably, well, it's the only Wii U we have, but it's appropriate, I suppose. So today is going to be a very, very casual, very laid-back stream. I'm totally just trying to show this game off a little bit, and in the event that anyone is interested in making the purchase on the Switch, they can take a look, see if it's a game that they're interested in, see if it's something up their alley. Again, this is a blend of a couple of different games, or game series, of course, The Legend of Zelda, and also Dynasty Warriors, which is a sort of hack and slash, very arcade-like game. So you mow down enemies as this very overpowered soldier, and you have this entire army that is working alongside you, and your role is somewhat to manage the routes of the army, but really it's to just carve a path and accomplish little objectives here and there.
Thanks for hosting.
Scooter, thank you so much. Thank you. JP says, love this game, hype. I wish we could play online with each other. Oh, that would be cool. Maybe. We might be able to. Is there an online mode? I actually do not know. There are network settings. Network connection off. I don't know why. And I don't know why Miiverse is on. Well, I mean, I know why Miiverse is on, but I don't know. So I wonder, actually. That's a great question. I have to admit, this has been a while since I've been here and taken a look at this. Oh, Scooter says there's no online mode. And Ratherripe, hello, welcome. We have Ratherripe, we have Jenna, Jakul. Thank you so much, JP. John Paul O'Keefe, thank you so much for coming. JP and Scooter, both streamers that you should definitely check out. Ratherripe as well. Rather Ripe has never heard of this game. Okay, so again, I'll backtrack just a moment, because the point of this particular stream is really to showcase this game, as it is actually coming out for the Switch. This is the Wii U version, which I have, and I've played a lot. Thank you.
Thanks so much for hosting.
Thank you, Rather Ripe. So I've put a lot of time into the Wii U version. I got all of the DLC up to a certain point. I think I'm missing the Breath of the Wild DLC. I just realized that when I put this game in for the first time in many months to prepare for this stream. But this game is a mesh of The Legend of Zelda and Dynasty Warriors, a series that Koei Tecmo, I hope I'm saying that at least somewhat accurately, has worked on and developed. And it's sort of this, you're this overpowered soldier with an army, you have to complete objectives, hack and slash, kind of arcadey style game. Very fun. It has a lot of different modes. I'm happy to show different modes and share with you whatever you might be interested in seeing. Again, this is coming out for the Switch as a definitive edition with all of the DLC included and some bonuses as well. I do think I'd like to pick it up for the Switch. I have it already for the Wii U and the 3DS. I am saving a little bit. I will be picking it up later, but I wanted to play this tonight. Is it more like Breath of Fire or like Ogre Battle? It is really like neither. Let's go ahead and hop into Legend mode, which is essentially the story mode of this game. Now, let me back up here because we'll have to start from the beginning. Now, you'll see right off the bat, I've put time and effort into this game. And if you look at where it's, essentially it's a series of scenarios, right? You have off to the side, Rather Hype says, wow, all that progress. Yeah, I have beaten the game. If you look just over on the side where it says prologue and then everything's there, the little check marks indicate what I have beaten with the character that is selected. Now, the only character here is Link. It means that I have not beat this on either easy or hard or hero. I haven't, there's a lot that I haven't done. You can grind a lot in this game if you so desire. Through all of this, I have also been able to collect various things. These are the characters I can choose, by the way. Just FYI, I've unlocked quite a few. There's more that aren't here. Some additional characters that I think now are through DLC. I'm level 47. I've really become even more OP, as it were. I thought, hold on a second now. If we go, here we go. We can go to the bazaar. We can see the different badges. So this is your progression for your character. And you can see there are a few attack badges I've not picked up. Defense badges as well. Assist badges. So those flashing yellow ones are ones that I have the resources to invest in. The rest I have not unlocked, or I don't have enough resources in order to purchase them. So pretty simple sort of tree here. Pretty cool. And then there's a training dojo, apothecary, excuse me, which is where you can get various potions that you can use in the battlefield, smithy for various weapons. Navi is here. And the cool thing about this game is if you're a Legend of Zelda fan, the entire point really is that you are seeing a whole broad swath of Legend of Zelda lore in this kind of time warp story that brings it all together. So it's pretty cool. I'm definitely, I think it's a fun concept. It's not a canonical, well, actually that's a good question. I don't think it's a canonical Zelda story, but you know, Nintendo worked very closely in the development of this, so it's one of those sort of superhero mashup stories where, you know, everything just kind of doesn't matter because it's all just a big concept piece anyways. But if JP or Scooter would like to add more details, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've played this game before, what do you like about it? Or what don't you like about it? You know, what are your thoughts on picking it up for the Switch? Yes, a Link equipped with the spinner, the fidget spinner meme still lives. That's right, that's right. Is that what I have on here? I can't remember. But anyways, this is the first time I've picked it up for a while. Let's go ahead and dive in. We'll play as Link, and you'll kind of see. Select your weapon. Here we go. You're going to see some later level stuff. So when you first pick up the game, you're still powerful, but you're not totally just mowing through enemies. I'm going to just give you a glimpse by playing this. Oh, with my best opponent of time here. This is my best weapon. If I remember the buttons, this is a lot of fun. You just mow through things. This will be fun. I guess I need to do voices. Uh-oh. I didn't plan on that. Dark times? If that is indeed true, we must locate him. We must find the reborn spirit of the hero. Oatmeal, hello! We will find no fully realized heroes here. We'd be wiser looking elsewhere. Or will we? Oh! Will you look at that? He knows how to whack a guy with a metal helmet on the head with a wooden stick. That's our hero. I knew it from the beginning. I knew it. I could see it in his eyes and on his wooden stick. A horde of monsters is marching toward Hyrule Castle. Impa, prepare the troops for battle. Whoa, isn't that the princess? What's she wasting her time with us for? That's a good question. Oh, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. So I guess we just wait to hear what happened. Hey Link, what do you think we're doing with that sword? Hey. Okay. Scooter says, I love this game because I love Zelda and Dynasty Warriors. I plan on selling my Wii U copy.
To the kingdom of Hyrule. Princess Zelda led a valiant defense against hopeless odds. News of the Hyrulean army's imminent defeat reached the cadets at the knight's training yard. As the elite troops fell in battle, Hyrule's trainees were left to wait helplessly inside the castle walls. Despite the odds, one young knight took up his simple training sword and chose to fight. This brave young man was named Link. Compelled to act, he rushed to the monster-ridden battlefield to assist Zelda and defend Hyrule.
Okay, so now I can read a few things. So Scooter plans on selling the Wii U copy he has to get the Switch version for optimal performance and DLC. I do have all the DLC. I'm going to keep my copy on the Wii U, but at some point in the future, I am going to pick up the Switch version, I'm sure of it. There's just, and part of that is because I'm a big Zelda fan, but I do like the game. I am going to hold off for now just because there's no sort of pre-order incentive for me, and more importantly, I just can't afford it. I can't buy every game. So there's that. I like that. Rather Ripe, I love it. Rather Ripe goes, Oatmeal, hey, I had your relative for breakfast. That seems like you probably shouldn't. Oatmeal goes, lol, oh, you did you? JP says, I played Hyrule and Samurai Warriors growing up with friends, so this game was just the icing on top. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. So we have, you can see right here the red represents all of the enemy troops. Blue represents yours. Your current status is essentially, okay, victory conditions, defeat all enemies. And we will lose, and we'll have to restart this entire section, this entire level, as it were, if Zelda flees or the castle keep falls. The castle keep being the lower, it's the southwesternmost blue flashing icon that looks like a castle. That is your main keep. So you have these different keeps that you're trying to protect. The ones that have, well, you'll see when I play. You'll kind of, yeah, you'll get the idea here. These are, you know, just sort of things you could do beforehand, tutorials. Maybe I should figure out what the buttons are again. Maybe. You know what? Nah, we're good. We're just gonna go right into it. Let's start the battle, huh? You'll see what this is. Oh, nice! Jenny can work on her game longer than usual. That's awesome. All right. So, oh, I've already forgotten what. Oh, what are the buttons? Oh, there we go. Oh no, I'm using the wrong buttons. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I had no idea what the buttons were for a minute, and I was using the directional pad. I'm so used to using directional pad for retro games that I was totally forgetting what I was doing. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so now we'll go back here. There we go. That's more accurate. Okay. So as you can see, I am quite the powerful adversary right now. Just charging through. I can do all kinds of special attacks and whatnot. If I'd like, I could use my special. I'm going to save it. Oh. You can see I look like the Link from Ocarina of Time. Classic Link there. I can do one of these. Just kind of fun. Plow through a bunch of enemies that way. And again, it's been so long since I've played this, I've kind of forgotten what everything is. But see here, there was a little boss. Once you beat the actual little bosses that have health bars, you tend to claim an area. But you can see, oh, I'm totally missing out on something important. I need to, no? What do I need to do? Let's do this. Even though that wasn't quite what I was supposed to do, I can. I'm not even paying attention to this. Oh, this is bad. I need to move. Oh, I need to move over to where they are, I guess. Let's move over here. Looks like I meant to go in this section. Okay, here we go. Trouble. Trouble is what we have. My eyes aren't straining, Jenna says. Oh, that's great. That's great. Wait, Ratherite says that Scooter's name is blocked by the... Oh, I've noticed that before. I don't know why. It is very, very goofy. Now you can sort of lock out. There's a lot going on. Oh my goodness, this is really crazy. This is so funny. I've forgotten so much about this game. Now there's actually another game that is based on Fire Emblem that came out for the Switch originally. It's called Fire Emblem Warriors, right? I think. And I've heard it's really good. How noble enjoy your shared grave. But as you can already tell, this is kind of just mindless button mashing fun if you're really OP. When you're starting out, you're kind of getting the tactics and all of the just the general button combinations, learning the map. You know, you're learning all those things first. But at this point in the game, I'm not really too concerned about most things. Although I am forgetting where some things are, so that's... Oh. I guess we've done a good thing there. Alright, so if you just run for a while, and you don't attack, then you will start to run a little faster. Speed is part of what you get graded on, so the faster you go through a level, the better it is, meaning there is some replay value if you just want to go for really good, good runs, good speeds, great ratings. But I don't find that this game, I think the replay value is in all of the unlockables and things like that. That's what kept me coming back. So that was my favorite anyways. Alright, so now I need to go find something. I need to go in here. Alright, let me go get the treasure, shall we? Let's do it. So, oh, hello. That's not what I meant to do. Look at me attack that wall. Good job, Link. There. Uh-oh. So, yeah, I never played a Dynasty Warriors game before this one. I heard things about it, but I never played it. Gotta say, oops, that it does make me interested in other games in the series. I am kind of interested in Fire Emblem Warriors, but I think that being in the Zelda universe is so compelling. That's the main reason I want to play this. That, I think I'll probably stick. There's much more I can do. I didn't unlock everything in this. Maybe I'll get the bug and want to unlock everything once I get the game on the Switch. And wrong button again. And who knows, maybe just the fact that it'll be a different platform. It'll be one on the go. It might be enough for me to want to play more. Okay, I need to head back. Oh dear. Alright, so right now you can see on the map that our... Oh, yep. Shoot. The Highland Captain has fled. Not good. I need to go back, pay attention to things going on over here. And let's take this group out. Once you take enough of the enemies in the little stronghold section in the keeps, then you'll have a little boss character come. And once you defeat the boss character, then you can kind of reclaim the keep. Alright, so yeah, things are not going too terribly great right now. But there's the keep boss. I've already taken the keep boss out. We've just gotten that field. Alright. So yeah, in terms of how this relates to Ogre Battle and Breath of Fire, it's clearly not an RPG. Though it has some sort of RPG elements, I guess, sort of progressions and things. But really, it's a hack and slash, very arcadey style game. And look, there's Zelda on the field. How cool is that? And now we've got some material, and that's used, of course, for getting more items and weapons and all. Oh boy. So we can cause massive damage there. I think I've gotten upwards of, 100, 200, maybe even enemies in one fell swoop like that. It's very satisfying. Let's see. Jenna just has to worry about stressfulness, which is, fair enough. I get that. JP says, Warrior Orochi is a lot of fun. You should check that game out. What one is that? Is that one for the PS2? Or is that a newer one? I feel like I've seen that. Or is that the Game Boy Advance? Isn't there a Game Boy Advance Dynasty Warriors game? I actually picked one up at some point. I just realized I have it. It's in the box still. It was a find at a game convention, and I think my friend picked it up for me. And yeah, I've never actually played it. Oops. Okay. So we need to go down this way. Oh, we need to call upon the Great Fairy, so that's what we're going to do. You can see on our map, top right corner, there is a little icon. I don't know. Yep, it shouldn't be hidden. You'll see in the map that there is a little... let's actually take care of this nonsense here real quick. There's a little Triforce. Uh-oh, it's got an X on it. Let's go back out there because we want to... Oh, hold on. We actually don't want to lose that opportunity. And it's looking a little chaotic here. So, yeah, we'll just leave that there. Go in here. And we open the way to the fairy fountain. Am I meant to do something? Are we waiting for Zelda? We must... Oh. Checkpoint. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. The magic circle is charged. There we go. Hey, Chrono. Chrono, how are you doing? Chrono, actually, I have to admit, this is actually the Wii U version that I am playing right now, because Yep, there we go. I actually do not have the Switch version yet. I really was kind of just wanting to show this game off for those who might be interested in picking it up for the Switch. Also, maybe a little bit to convince myself that I might want to pick it up. I do want to, but I'm not able to just yet. Oh, look at that. There was a whole bunch of people knocked out at once. Yeah, so I definitely am thinking about getting the Switch version as well, Chrono. I would like to pick it up. I do enjoy the game. I think mobile, it would be a great, a really great choice for this game. I liked the concept of playing it on the go, and I picked up the 3DS version, but it just never, it wasn't the same, you know? And I thought, gosh, if I'm starting from scratch, and I'm not enjoying it as much as the Wii U version, I don't know, but you know, the Switch version being really the definitive version graphically and performance-wise with all the DLC, I think it would be a good buy. I really do. The gameplay still holds up, I think. What? Carnine, seriously? Carnine has the OP fairy on the 3DS version of this game. Oh my gosh. And Carnine, welcome. Carnine, another streamer here. Mega Man X! Yes, that was a big bomb. And hello, Dodongo, indeed. Yes, hello, Mega Man. What is up? 1,000 KOs. You're really Lu-booing it for the game tonight? I don't know what that means. Oh dear. I like that I'm not even worried. I'm just sitting here like, meh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so, yeah, any of you who have played this before, love to get your thoughts, as Chrono asked. Scooter and JP both have played it and have mentioned above, before you got here, that they do enjoy the game. And Scooter's planning on selling his Wii U copy to get the Switch version. I don't know if JP is planning on picking up a Switch at some point, and if he's interested in getting this. And JP, how's your family doing, by the way? But I mean, I think it's a good, fun, somewhat mindless game. It's fun to grind. It has a lot of really good gameplay. It's very satisfying just to cause all manner of chaos, right? Carnine's played this as well. Awesome, awesome. Oh, Lu-Bu was from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, one I have never played before. It was said of him, among 1,000 men, Lu-Bu and his horse Red Hair was the best. Cool. And the family is doing well for JP, that's awesome. So how is fatherhood treating you? Are you getting enough sleep? Oh, Lu-Bu is a scary guy in the Dynasty Warriors games. Okay, gotcha. Again, not really a series I'm familiar with. It's more that this game I'm familiar with. I did not put a lot of time into the 3DS version, so that version I'm not as confident in, but I will say that... Oh, hello. And nope, that's not what I want to do. Nope. Oops. Look, this is not the way you're supposed to take out the Dodongo. In fact, it's kind of funny because in the early stages, you can't even do any damage except by using the bombs or doing this right here. And I already almost took this Dodongo out just because of how OP my character is. Oh, come on. Come on. Settle in, Link. What's going on? Like, we could probably just take out the Dodongo without even putting bombs in its mouth. Classic Zelda, right? You gotta throw the bombs into the Dodongo's mouth. It is pretty cool looking, right? Let's bomb some Dodongos, Ratherripe says. Ratherripe, it's so good to see you. I'm sorry, by the way, to all of you. I am very sorry that I haven't been... Look at that. That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. And there we go. Mission successful. We've just cleared this entire mission, or this level, if you will. So we can pick up things. It's just sort of a time where everyone stands still and you go and gather whatnots and whoozy things. Yeah, so, uh-oh. The beast was a distraction. Where is Zelda? Uh-oh. Oh, the Hylian soldier can't find her anywhere. Uh-oh. Guess we don't really need that, do we? My OP fairy destroys bosses like butter, Carnine says. Uh-oh. Hello. Ah, look at that. Oh, check Discord really fast, Jenna says. Hold on. That's something not usually possible. Let's see. Oh, that's so cool, Jenna. That's really cool. That is a big project, but that is looking awesome. Right on. Chrono says, I liked the Dynasty Warriors, but it's a little bit repetitive.
Union of power, wisdom, and courage. It has been the object of countless battles between the forces of light and darkness. Each time the Triforce fell into the clutches of evil, Hyrule was plunged into misery. But in every age, a hero, clad in green, would restore peace to the land. During one of these dark times, the legendary hero split the spirit of evil into 4 fragments, sealing each away to finally break the cycle of destruction. 3 of the fragments were scattered across time and space. The final fragment was sealed in a sacred temple built upon holy ground, imprisoned by the blade of evil's bane.
And there we go. So, JP says, good times for sure. You can definitely call me Big Papa. That's funny. Let's see. So, he says, my wife is so sweet and lets me sleep most of the time. But with the baby ever changing, we shall see. That is very true. Very true. I was going to tell you all that I apologize for not being around your streams more this month. It's become a really busy month, and I have been trying to look for the other members of Team Good Vibes, the team that I'm a part of here. We've raised so close to $15,000 together as a group, which is ridiculous. And I've been checking out, meeting a lot of cool other new streamers, so that's been really fun. But don't worry, I will absolutely be checking your streams out again as soon as time permits. And I like what Ratherripe says, Monkey Ninja Epona. Mega Man says, that was anime style of horse killing the enemy. That is true. And yes, Carnine shared the, I guess this was your entry for beautiful in the photo games. The topic is beautiful, and Carnine provided the picture of his score in Star Fox 64, which I think is pretty fun. Chrono with the Kappa. It's okay. I haven't been streaming. I never have. JP says, that's awesome. You guys rock. It's all good, my dude. Thank you. Thank you, my dude. Yeah, no, it's amazing. We've raised, well, let me actually take a look real quick. I will find that out because I actually would like to know. So let me pull it up, see where we're at right now. Again, you know, I did not expect that we would actually get to $1,000, which we did. I thought $100 was asking too much, but everybody has been so awesome, and you've all contributed so much and in so many ways. You know, I will just take an opportunity to say I feel like we don't necessarily have to stop now. I am going to continue the giveaways. So for tonight's stream, any donation $1 or more will get you in for a year's subscription to VRV or one of many different Steam games. So if you would like a shot at winning some of those prizes, any donation $1 or more from tonight on will add to that. I mean, anything at this point. I don't want, if you've already given and you know made your pledge and you know what you can make, I understand. But if you want, you know, we can just keep it going a little bit longer as we've got a few more streams to finish out, and we haven't gone a single stream without a donation, and that's pretty darn ridiculous.
Everything that has transpired has done so according to my design.
Yes.
It was I who allowed your rebel friends to subscribe to your channel.
Everybody, welcome Nada, and let's get some hype because Nada Crafty username, 11 months in a row of subscribing. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Let me put, oh, why can't I do hype? I want to do hype. I want to do hype. There's hype. There's hype. Thank you so much, Nada. Oh my gosh. Hyrule Warriors is out. I guess it would be midnight tonight, right? Isn't that right? I believe so. I am playing the Wii U version. So I'm being sneaky this way. I'm playing the Wii U version because I wanted to sort of showcase it for people who might want to pick it up for the Switch. Nada, you may want to pick it up for yours. Who knows? Jakul says the Splatfest is stupid. Oh no. What team are you playing for, Jakul? Oh, Carnine says JP actually caught me doing a score run. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Chrono's still too self-conscious of my voice. Oh man. Rather Ripe says, dude, it's cool between St. Jude and your multi-streamer streams. We know you've got your hands full. Oh my gosh. Wow. I will tell you real quickly that I am exhausted. Like, I actually was almost not even feeling like streaming today, except, I mean, I always do get energized when I'm streaming with and hanging out with you. But, you know, honestly, there were just so many little things that I needed to reset and all these little behind-the-scenes things. In fact, I was even worried. I'm like, oh, I need to change my stream key back because of how we did that. So many little things. And, man, I'm just tired. And I'm looking at 2 streams tomorrow and I'm going, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into? Oh no, Chrono says the site appears to be down again? Really? This happened the last time as well. No, it still shows that it's up on my end. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oatmeal has made a contribution. I don't know why that didn't actually show up. But Oatmeal has made a $25 contribution, meaning, yes, Oatmeal, thank you so much. That is $1,050 now for Campaign of Mana for St. Jude's. The alert didn't trigger. I don't know why. Maybe I'll have to go and fix that little piece there. But that did go through. The site should be live, and that means, yes, There has not been a single stream that has gone by without a donation. Oatmeal, thank you so much. And that means for the entire team, I did misspeak. I mean, we are almost at $15,000, by which I really mean we're at $14,110. So we have upped our team goal to $15,000. The original goal was 10, and we're just amazed at the generosity of people. So Team Good Vibes, we're so close to that renewed goal for the month, and
Captain, we're
amazing.
detecting strange signals on the screen. It's a bit of an hostess.
Car9, thank you so much for that host. Oh, Oatmeal, no problem. Interrupt me anytime. I'm glad that you, anytime you want. How you know Art of Mana has been a bit overwhelmed lately? What did I do? So this is the power of Art of Mana. Not bad. I gotta watch this. You're gonna hear it on the stream. Hold on a second. Let me just. I gotta. What is this? What is this? Let me get the audio here. What is this? Oh yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Those were the days. Yeah. That was a silly thing that I did. That little clip that was just shared there by Rather Right. That was from which stream was that? That was from my super. It was the last one. No, it was the one before the race. This was stream 270, Campaign of Mana, episode 9, carrying Baby Mario for charity, SNES Classic Edition, 4 days ago, as I was playing Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, and it was right around the 47-minute mark or so, and I just made wild noises. Why not? Why not? But yeah, no, and so I've got, so Oatmeal, your name will be included. I've got prizes for any of the, now that we've crushed the goal, you know, any of the further donations now, you know, 1,000 beyond, any additional donations, you'll be entered into a further giveaway. And I've got some other little things to give away and just some things to say thank you with. I will be doing a Virtual Boy stream, for example. So I'm looking forward to that. That's really cool. And that'll be coming soon. That'll be a bonus stream for all of you. And Otter Mana will be making a return. So stay tuned for that. And Not a Crafty username. Yes, we are raising money for St. Jude's this month. I am actually going to share a little bit about why I think St. Jude's is important.
Hey, I'm here on this incredibly beautiful day. And here amid all of this natural beauty, I'm reminded of one of the most beautiful moments of my life, which was the birth of my daughter. And as a father, I can't imagine if she faced a life-threatening illness and I couldn't do anything to help. That's why when the opportunity came up for me to help support St. Jude Children's Research Hospital this month, I jumped at it. I couldn't say no. They do incredible work, and they do it all regardless of ability to pay or background. This is really along the similar alignment of why I have an E for Everyone community. I want everyone to feel welcome, but taking it many steps further, St. Jude's provides essential medical care to any family who needs it, including transportation to and from the hospital. This is incredible work, and if you can help support financially, please do. I have a whole Tiltify campaign. You can find links down below or just ask me. And if you can't support this endeavor financially, please consider just researching a little bit more about St. Jude's. Maybe consider spreading the word too, if that's something that you can do. Thank you so much for considering all of this, and I hope that you'll help me in supporting St. Jude's this month.
And as a matter of fact, real quickly, Oatmeal says says, by the way, I like how you keep count on your stream, and thank you so much. I started with that really early. I thought it'd be a really cool little thing, and I'm glad I did it as well. It's kind of cool to look back and know how many streams I've streamed, and as a matter of fact, I do have every single stream archived. There's one where there was an issue with the VOD and I lost it, so that's a little sad. It was my very first ever very first ever NES Classic Edition stream, and that was with my friend, and so it's a bummer we lost that one. But everything else is kept and archived, and soon will all be available for all of you to watch as well. Oatmeal then says, like an actual Virtual Boy? Yes, I will be streaming an actual Virtual Boy, the actual system, with the games that I have. This is all original hardware. I will be shooting a camera down through one of the earpieces, or through one of the eyepieces. Earpieces wouldn't make a lot of sense. And that's how I'll be doing that. And Carnine says, if I remember correctly, Rather Ripe says, if I remember correctly, this is your first charity campaign. Crushing the goal is a great way to start. Nada says, I believe he's done a charity stream before. Well, yes and no. This is the very first time I've raised money specifically and done a campaign like this. I've never done it before. What I have done is I've tried to raise awareness for various issues, and so actually Nada reached out to me with a particular cause to raise awareness for, and so we actually did do that back in the day, and I shared some links. Honestly, I wish I had done more. I wish I knew what I knew now. I could have maybe raised some more awareness, but it was for various neurological diseases, and we were trying to put out some links, some videos, and more it was a consciousness raising campaign, if anything, not actual funds. Now that I know about Tiltify and I know about this, that's really exciting. I will have to think about how we incorporate this into the year, because I think that I want to be very intentional about the charities. I always want to be intentional about it, but I want to, I would like to, kind of maybe have a time each year where it's for a specific cause, something like that. I don't know, but I don't want this to be a constant bombardment of, of hitting you up for money for charities, though. I think it's an excellent cause. And I'm also, it's also tough. As you probably know, I don't talk a lot about, I've been very grateful to all of you, because without asking, you've opted to support me financially in very many different ways. And that is not something that I ever want to make a prime focus of streams. I don't want to. It's been amazing that I haven't really had to ask so much. Someday I would love, now as things have progressed, I think I'm comfortable, kind of sharing that I could see this becoming maybe as a long-term goal, possibly a part-time job where I could take some hours off of my full-time job and devote more to this. That's a long ways off. That would require a lot, but I feel like I don't want to push that, because I know that it's that balance that's really tricky to hit, and I find that so often it can so easily slide to the territory that becomes uncomfortable.
Thanks. That's generous.
Thank you, Kaylin. So
Happy birthday,
thank you.
Mana, lol.
So I just, like that. There you go. 10 bits there, not asked for. Thank you so much. And yes, not a crafting username, it was November, so that was what I was trying to raise awareness for. And again, it was sort of more through the bot, and I wish I'd done more. Now that I look at the videos that I've done, these little promos, I could have done stuff like that. That would have been cool. Nightcrawler says, hello friends of Mana, and happy birthday, man. It's not my birthday. But thank you anyways. And Nightcrawler, welcome. Nightcrawler, another great streamer here. Nada, how have you been, by the way? I'm going to go into another level. I've been chatting here and not doing that. So leveled up some things. Here we go. I have to discard some stuff. What did we get? Let's discard our new Epona. Yep, confirm. Yes. Scooter has a surprise for me. Oh. Ooh. That's cool, Scooter. I'm excited. But yes, Nightcrawler 2400 is another excellent streamer, so you might want to consider going and checking them out. Let's play another character. We'll play with the giant blade. Why not? And yes, Carnine, Animal Crossing tomorrow night. We've got first the Splatfest in the morning, and then we've got Animal Crossing in the evening. That will be really exciting. What did I want to say? Yeah, so Nada, how's life been? How have you been doing with all of your work and getting life in order post, obviously, hurricane and all of that? I mean, it feels like we're hanging out so much then, and then it just kind of, you got busy and life took over and it was tough.
After an arduous battle,
Man.
Link and his comrades slew King Dodongo, but the beast was only ever intended as a distraction. The army of monsters had taken Hyrule Castle. Worse, after the dust had settled, Princess Zelda was nowhere to be found. Impa and Link searched the battlefield for any sign of her, but to no avail. Although the battle had been lost, Impa foresaw Link's importance to the coming war. She bestowed upon him a green tunic, the sign of the legendary hero. Link did not believe himself worthy of the honor, but he was determined to help Impa and her remaining soldiers locate Zelda. Weeks passed. Impa heard a rumor that a handful of soldiers were holding out against the monsters in Farron Woods. The leader of this resistance was supposedly a young woman. Impa dared to hope that this unknown woman was Zelda. Link and Impa decided to make their way to the forest by way of the Elden Caves, a path with its own dangers.
Scooter has made a contribution to St. Jude's while we were away, and yes, I guess the notification, for whatever reason, appears not to be working. I'll have to look into why. But Chaser the Ultimate Gamer donated $10. Here is the 5 from the previous stream and an extra 5 for the awesome charity. You rock, Art of Mana. You rock, Scooter. Thank you so much. And that will appear, I guess, up there. It'll appear in the corner. You'll see there the last donation made, Chaser the Ultimate Gamer. But unfortunately, down below, it's not appearing. But thank you so much. Can we get some hype for that? Please, that would be awesome. And then it looks like... Oh, Oatmeal says, Nightcrawler, I like all the games you play. Yes. Yes, Nightcrawler and Oatmeal, you two have very similar interests in terms of games. And so I might say this might be a very good match. In fact, Oatmeal also streams. Yeah, you two... I feel like you two would really hit it off. I'm going to just say that now. But also, Nada says, oh my gosh, you're currently in Alabama. You've been traveling a lot for work, constantly moving around. But you've got your own place. And oh my gosh, I didn't know, did you have... Is this a new girlfriend? I didn't know you had a girlfriend. That's awesome. That's really exciting. And so you're kind of setting your roots down in Alabama then, huh? Jakul says, I keep getting ads for Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Oh, man. Oh, man. Evil Guy, hello, Evil Guy. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And really, Nada, I actually didn't know that, what your response there to Ratherite. That's exciting. I mean, sorry, well, okay, the first thing, not so exciting. The second thing, the thing that I was reading, that part, I'm actually a little confused. Jakul says that they're watching Evil play Shantae, so I'm confused because how did Evil say hello and Evil is streaming? What is going on? Is Scooter also streaming? This stream is just, you know, I'm gonna eventually play 2 levels of Hyrule Warriors. That's what I'll do. That'll be my if I do nothing else. This stream, honestly, I'm just feeling so. I need to take a deep breath. I'm very, very tired, and so this will be. I'll keep to my time. I'll give you another hour of my best, but after an hour, I think I'm gonna have to call it a night. And look at that. Look at that. Evil and Scooter are playing Shantae. So and Ardelia is playing Stardew Valley. Look, hold on a second. Let me just real talk for a moment. We've got some really cool people who are streaming at this very moment. This is probably not. It's a bad idea, right? Like, hey, look at all these other things you should go do instead of listen to me. On the high end of streamers, like some pretty big streamers here, some people who are definitely bringing in some big views, but they're still kind of in the middle of the pack, I suppose you would say. I would say that Metric Seconds and Arcane Seamstress are a couple you'd want to check out. Metric Seconds has been doing a lot of really cool Breath of the Wild speedruns and challenges. And then Arcane Seamstress, of course, Final Fantasy XIV and artwork. And she's awesome. I need to hang out with her more. And Lacey is streaming right now as well. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Late Night Conversation, Episode 1. Meet Lacey and Mana. Are you serious? What? I'm going to pull this. I'm going to go watch another stream while we stream. Can I stream my watching of another stream? Hey, look, Scooter's watching my stream on his stream. So that's a thing that works. I mean, I can see it right there. It's totally legit. In the little icon, it shows my face in Scooter's stream. So I'm Scooter famous at the moment. This is a Mana Reacts video. We've lost control. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just take a little screen capture though of a couple of things. Actually, I'm gonna screen capture Scooter's screen here. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And then what else do we have? So, yep, we have Fuzzy Games, who is helping provide commentary in our Super Mario World race, is actually doing a 4-player Triforce Hunt race, a randomizer of Link to the Past. We've got Evil Guy and Scooter playing Shantae Half Genie Hero. We've got Fizzbolts, who's also very close to 1,000 followers, a really dear friend and a Mana mod, along with Ardelia and N7 Delta Force, all playing multiplayer online Stardew Valley. I thought there was another. I thought they had a 4th player. Was Casper not a part of that? I feel like that's a thing. It also looks like Dark Solid X, our friend Dark Solid X, is trying out the original NES controller and playing Stardew Valley, which makes me smile. So this is just like, look at all these crazy people doing amazing things, and I'm here for some reason. Oh, Lacey has ended. Oh, sad. Oh. Sorry, I missed it. Awesome idea for a stream. Oh, wait. Is it working? Is it live? This is so bad. Oh, wait. I can't stay, but I'll wave hello, and then I'll see you soon. Hopefully. There's like, oh my gosh, this is just craziness. Look, you can see Mana, and I don't think I've ever seen Mana's face before, so that's exciting. Mana is who invited me to play this.
Shameless promotion, lol.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, this is cool because I have never seen Mana, and Mana who actually officially invited me for the first part, and then Lacey to the Team Good Vibes for raising awareness this year. So it's really cool. It's exciting. Yeah, everyone start streaming, y'all. This is Mana Reacts. Yeah, Kronos' metric is really good. Over 1,200 deaths in a 3-heart Master Mode Breath of the Wild challenge. That's right. Yeah, Fizz is streaming. I mean, so many people are streaming. And yay, Nightcrawler and Oatmeal have followed one another. That's exciting. Nada says, wait, Manny, you have 926 follows? I feel like yesterday we celebrated 300. Nada, isn't that amazing? Yeah, we are actually, like, we're super duper close to 1,000 Friends of Mana, which, I mean, as far as milestones go, that is a pretty ridiculously big one. Things have been going really well. I mean, honestly, I buttoned this so poorly. I like didn't have enough fabric, so it just kind of goes boop or boop. I need to thread it through more fabric, but it kind of says St. Jude Play Live, if you can see. Anyway, that was really me getting distracted. Yeah, I mean, things have been going really well. I feel like I'm playing games that I love, that I really enjoy. It's just been really cool, and meeting people who have similar interests and passions. I think that we are really growing strong. It's been incredible. There's a lot that I feel like I want and should really say about it, but let's turn down the game volume a bit. But long story short, yeah, we are like super close to 1,000. I think we're gonna have to do a pretty major thank you milestone for that. You know, numbers of people who are tuning in is awesome, and you know, I know partnership is something that gets talked about a lot. I don't want to overemphasize it. If you get sick of me saying something, just please let me know. But really, I mean, I do think of that, and I always do try to think, you know, how do I balance it? What? Well, nada. It just so happens that I also didn't have the right screen up while I was playing. So that's embarrassing, but hey, that's cool, because now I get to go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and move to this screen right over. Wait, where is it? There it is. There it is. We're gonna grab the ukulele. We're going to put this down like so, and that down like so, and this up like so. And Nada, you are the proud winner of a song made off the cuff. Actually, you've been the winner of this before. Made off the cuff for the topic of your choice. And maybe with all these accumulated bits, eventually I'll get a little bit better ukulele. One that doesn't quite go out of tune quite as much. Nada, thank you for all those bits as well. What are we gonna sing about? Oh, what are we gonna sing about? Oh, what are we gonna sing about? What are we gonna sing about? What are we gonna sing about? Oh, what are we gonna sing about? What are we gonna sing about? Oh, what are we gonna sing about? Oh, what are we gonna sing about? Oh, everything, bits are flowing. It's such a happy day when all my friends are here. We get to play, and I don't know if I've said so, but I think you're very cool. We get to stream, we do it all the time, and we get to stream and we get to hang. Oh, 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 what we're gonna sing about, oh, oh, what we're gonna sing about, oh, oh, what we're gonna sing about, I don't know. When the world is spinning around and we play games that we know that are fun, well, everything seems to be just right. Everything seems to be just right. Oh, everything seems to be just right for us. We raise money for St. Jude's. We play the funnest games around, 'cause they're Nintendo games. Oh, I do love Nintendo games, have I mentioned that? I like to play Nintendo games all day, but since I don't get to that much, I like to do it with you. Ooh, ooh. We like to sing, we like to have a lot of fun, that's a thing. Oh, that's a thing. Oh, 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 the great city of San Diego, California. That's a place that you could go if you wanted to. That's a place you could go if you wanted to. That's a place you could go if you wanted to. Oh, 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 I wish I had a harmonica. Oh. Well, there we go. That was for you. That was for you. That was for you. Oh my goodness. We all need oatmeal in our diet. That's right. Oatmeal, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, one of these days I will be doing a music stream. Actually, that's another, see, okay. So again, I try, Nada has supported me now 11 months in a row, in terms of being a sub, and he's also gifted so many bits. He's cheered so much. He's one of the top cheerers in the entire channel, and honestly, those are the sorts of things that help for these behind the scenes improvements. And I believe I've shared this. I'm a little sly on the details. I'm not quite sharing them all just yet, but I have been working on the downstairs setup with streaming in mind. And I think it's safe to say now, in terms of timeline, that it's looking like this summer is going to be the launch of it. And it will allow me, let's just say this, it will allow me to do things like music streams where I just am playing music for all of you. It will allow me to do some of the talk show format things I want to do. And all of that is, you know, I wouldn't have been able to do that, wouldn't have been able to afford the things that were needed for it, taken the time. I wouldn't have, you know, had the, I wouldn't have invested in it if I hadn't thought that it would be worth it, that people would enjoy it, that it could work. And so thank you. I guess it's a roundabout way of saying thank you. I think, you know, I think that I still feel like I'm not worthy of any of your money and contributions, but it absolutely 100% makes a difference and has helped me to do things I didn't think I'd be able to do, helped me get to a place where I didn't think I would get. And it's a part of me expressing myself creatively that I just absolutely love. So thank you. Yeah. Kronos says, I'd love to see the Splat Crew name do a song about Splatoon. That is in the works as well. Yes, Nightcrawler, I would love to jam with you. That would be so cool. I didn't know you played drums. That'd be amazing. JP was dancing a bit to the tune. Nice. Kronos says, if I had an iPad, I'd wave it in the air with the camera light on. That's so great. Yeah, talk show. That's in the works. I would very much like to do that. So here we go. Let's actually play some of this game that we're meant to be playing, right? As we go about this. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm still a little again sly as I talk about it. I'm not sharing all the details yet, but you know, talk show to podcast style streams are being worked on and developed. I actually have been. I'll share this. I'll share a little bit more. I don't know if I've shared this or not yet, but I've been working on scripts, and I've got a series actually that I think is a very interesting topic, one that I hope people will find as interesting as I find it. It will involve guests. It involves some research and some planning. So it's been a process, but there's just there's a lot. I feel like one thing I'm proud of as a content creator is I feel like I'm always looking to improve. I'm always looking to try new things and to explore new possibilities, which, you know, I feel like I could just be like, hey, people like what this is, and I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to do anything, you know? But I don't think that's fair to anyone, myself included. So that's why I kind of do this. And who knows, maybe some of these things will be flops. I've tried things that don't work. I've had to put things away. I've had overlays that I look at later and I go, oh, stop. Oh, no, make it stop. But, oh. But I keep trying. Oh my gosh, Nightcrawler plays drums, guitar, and bass and keyboard. That's awesome. We will absolutely have to do some stuff. That would be really cool. I would love to talk more about that for sure. What? Nada says, you're my absolute favorite streamer, Mana. You're the only streamer I feel happy to sub and donate to. I just want to see you grow and become one of the greats. I strongly believe you will with all your age-friendly content and all-around great personality. Oh, Nada, thank you so much. I so appreciate that, Nada. Chrono says agreed. Chrono, thank you. Oh my gosh, wow, I need to like, I need to like clip this. Or could someone clip that for me so that that comment is there? Not as comment is there. That I'm gonna copy and paste it as well, because that's gonna, you know, on those days, you know, we all have those days, you just, a little bit of self-doubt kicks in and whatnot. Doskados, welcome Doskados, one of my friends here, another streamer as well. Doskados, don't worry, this is just the Wii U version. I don't have the definitive edition yet. This is the Wii U version because I can't afford to get the the definitive edition yet, especially with some of my other things coming up. I've got a special project, a couple of things. I am looking to thank everyone for the amazing generosity during this campaign of mana. I'm going to be doing a Nintendo Labo stream. I will share more details as I figure them out, because I have to save up for the kits. They're kind of pricey, but that'll be coming at some point. I also have another project that I'm a little more prepared for, but that'll be once things quiet down in my IRL, because it will require a little bit more time and some space, shall I say, some space in the garage, and leave it at that. And yes, this is a streaming thing. Go Savage Squad, yes, Doskados Gaming, absolutely. Yeah, so if you don't know, Nightcrawler and Doskados are part of a streaming collaborative team called the Savage Squad, and a very cool group. I'm actually getting to know more of the members. They've very, very graciously invited me to their team. I mentioned that I'd like to get to know more of the other members and whatnot, but everything I've seen so far, it's been very positive, and they're a very cool group of people. So Doskados and Nightcrawler definitely are some great streamers. Weapon X Metsu is really cool, and his brother. And unfortunately, I need to kind of get around to more of their streams. Once this St. Jude's month winds down, I can spend and devote more time to that. But we'll see. Thank you, Chrono. I have an encouragement from Mana clip. I love it. Oh, shouldn't it be encouragement of mana? Or, well, encouragement for mana is more appropriate, so we'll go with that. Alright, we've improved morale, even in the game. Look at that. Oh, yes, Doskados is getting this with his Switch next month and is very hyped for it. That's super cool. So have you played this before, Doskados, this game? Do you know much about it? Because this is only the second level. I do have a pretty OP character, but I'd happily share more about the game in general, maybe some of my thoughts on it, if that's something that would be helpful for you. Okay, I need to remember what to do here. Where do I go? Over this way, okay. Uh-oh. Did we die? Is it over? Nope, we didn't. Okay, whew! Alright. Chrono's on the fence about getting it. What did I like most about the game? So yeah, there's still a lot that I haven't unlocked in this version as well, don't worry. What did I like most? Okay, so here's the thing. I tend to like games that are pretty straightforward and that just have a good feel and are satisfying in a play style way. It does have an interesting sort of story, that's cool too, but to me it's just like when you are just blowing through all of these enemies with these really massive power-ups, especially as you start to develop your character and build them up, it's just very satisfying and rewarding. And so if you like sort of arcade beat-em-ups, you know, games like that, then I think you'd probably be inclined to like something like this. I love, for example, the Konami 4-player brawler-style cabinets. You know, I enjoyed those a lot. And so I kind of think of this as an extension of that genre. It's just ramped up to 11, right? So that's, I think, what I like about it. It does have a cool story. There is a lot you can unlock. It will keep you going for a long time. The stages, I guess they're called sessions? No, not sessions. What are they called? Whatever they're called, you can do them in, for example, like, you know, just do one. And if you got the Switch and you're on the go somewhere, do one, move on to another game, you know? So that's kind of another nice aspect about it. What else? What else? There's actually a whole mode that maybe I'll show off after this. After this level, I'll go to that. There's a whole mode that's like an adventure where you have different challenges to complete. For example, going through levels with characters you wouldn't otherwise play as, or with weapons you wouldn't otherwise use. And it actually does add a lot. It makes it so that, you know, it's just a little different and breathes a little bit of fresh air and gives some replay value. So something like that is worth it. Sure. Nightcrawler is resuming streams tomorrow night after a Dragon Ball Super tournament. Nice. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. Yes, Doskados, I agree. I love the hack and slash aspect of it, and plus it's Zelda. Who could refuse that? I think Doskados has just kind of summed it up. Really, the hack and slash nature, it's just high octane action, and I like that. Sometimes you need a game that you don't have to think too much, though there's enough strategy where it doesn't feel like it's mindless. It's just kind of a real low-key sort of thing to play. Right now, I'm chatting with you and just mashing buttons, and I'm having a ton of fun. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, okay, now we can kind of go through here, I think. Yeah, adventure mode maps. If you have a season pass, you'll unlock maps that you may recognize from past Zelda titles. Yep. I don't think there is DLC planned for the new edition. I think it just includes all the DLC and then some. By the way, of course, my character here that I'm playing as the version of Impa is from Ocarina of Time. Mana button mashing, Chrono says. I honestly, yeah. Yep, it's true. So it's if you don't like games that are, you know, just action, and you know, and don't have a lot of complex sort of combat, turn-based combat, maybe you wouldn't be interested in this. But this is like a good balance of complex enough, you know, in my opinion. It doesn't overdo it. You know, you can get by, especially once you get more. So in the early stages, when you're just trying to get through it, you have to pay attention a lot more to what your fellow players on the field are saying. In fact, on the screen, I'll just kind of show this to you. Maybe you can. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. I should probably pause this real quick. So let me see. I'm not sure. You also see all my fingerprints on this, but that's okay. Okay, let's see here. Oh, actually, hold on. So, not sure if you can quite see that. It's just faded a bit. Yeah, I can't quite seem to get it. But that's what the Wii U gamepad looks like, which you wouldn't have on the Switch, but it shows objectives. And I'm assuming on the Switch version, you pull it up with the menu. I guess you can pull it up with the menu here. But it's, you know, if you look down, like capture the West Square, there actually are these objectives you're meant to be completing. In the early stages, when you're not that powerful,